Most people in the UK work for most of their lives. They work for 30, 40, sometimes even 50 years, and many of them never feel truly free. They wake up early, go to work, come home tired, and repeat the same routine again and again. At the end of the month, most of their money is already gone. Bills, rent, food, transport, and then the next paycheck comes, and the cycle continues. But what if life didn't have to be like that? What if one day you could wake up and choose what to do instead of doing what you must do? Today, I want to introduce you to a powerful idea. It's called FIRE, Financial Independence, Retire Early. Now, before you think this is only for rich people, let me tell you something important. FIRE is not about being rich. It is about having enough. Hi, I'm Christina. Welcome to Money Simple UK. On this channel, I explain personal finance in simple English, so you can understand money clearly and build your future step by step. Let's start with a simple question. What does retire early really mean? Many people imagine two extreme situations. The first one is someone very rich, retiring at 40, living in a big house, traveling all the time. The second one is someone living very cheaply, cutting every cost, and never enjoying life. But real life is not like that. And FIRE is not about those extremes. FIRE is about freedom, not luxury, not sacrifice, but choice. When you reach financial independence, you are no longer controlled by money. You are no longer forced to work just to survive. You can still work, but now it becomes a choice. This is why people say FIRE means becoming work optional. Now, let's talk about numbers, because this is where many people feel confused. How much money do you actually need to reach financial freedom? There is a simple concept called the 4% rule. This rule says that if you withdraw about 4% of your investments each year, your money should last for a long time, possibly for the rest of your life. Let's look at a simple example. If your yearly spending is £30,000, you will need around £750,000 invested. If your yearly spending is £40,000, you may need around £1 million. This number may sound big. And yes, it is not easy. But here is the key point. You do not need to reach it immediately. FIRE is not a single finish line. It is a journey. Let me explain this in a simple way. There are 3 main levels of FIRE. Level 1 is Coast FIRE. This means your investments are already growing enough for your future retirement. Even if you stop saving today, your money will continue to grow over time. At this stage, you don't need to stress too much about saving aggressively. You can focus more on your life now. Level 2 is Lean FIRE. This is when your investments can already cover your basic living costs. Not luxury, but enough for food, rent, and bills. At this point, you no longer need your job to survive, but your lifestyle is simple. Level 3 is Barista FIRE. This is where many people feel the most comfortable. Your investments cover most of your life, and you only need a small income to support the rest. You might work part-time, do freelance work, or choose something you enjoy. Now work becomes lighter. Less stress, more flexibility. And this is where life starts to change. You wake up without fear. You are not worried about losing your job. You are not trapped by your monthly expenses. You begin to feel in control. And that is the real meaning of FIRE. It is not about stopping work forever. It is about designing your life. Now, Let's be honest. Reaching FIRE takes time. It requires saving, investing, and patience. But the good news is this. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. Start saving a little more. Start learning about investing. Start thinking differently about money. Over time, these small steps can create big changes. So, here is a simple question for you. Which stage are you in right now? Are you just starting your journey? Are you building your savings? Or are you already closer than you think? Whatever your answer is, that's okay, because the most important thing is that you are thinking about your future, and that already puts you ahead of many people. If this helped you understand FIRE, don't forget to subscribe. I post simple finance lessons every week, and check the pinned comment below. You can download a free PDF guide to help you get started. See you in the next episode.